One of the ways to show that relativism, which is the dominant philosophy of our day, is incorrect is to show that it actually is inconsistent on its own grounds. So while relativism tries to promote the idea of no certainty, no objectivity, it at the same time makes the claim that its own position is universally true. It's a universal statement. So anytime you make a universal claim, as we call it in logic or philosophy, this is the idea where you think that the proposition that you're proposing is absolutely true in all cases, in all worlds, etc., etc. So if you argue that there's such a thing as absolute truth, while at the same time your foundational presupposition or maxim or proposition is stating the denial of that thing, then it functions as what we call a universal contradiction. I think that we can show that just simply by looking at its starting point, its beginning position, which claims that there's no objective truth. There are no universals. And so this then applies to epistemic relativism, metaphysical relativism, cultural relativism, and ethical relativism. All of those are kind of a package deal that starts with this position of making a universal claim that relativism itself is true, but then it also denies it in its movement, that is, in its argumentation, and in where it tries to go. It tries to say that there's nothing that's absolute or true. And so this actually functions as its strongest self-refutation. It's a reductio. It reduces to absurdity. You're listening to Jay's Analysis, and I'm Jay Dyer. You can check out my book, Esoteric Hollywood, Sex, Cults, and Symbols in Film, where you can order